Hello students, this is Vijay Kaushik. In the last lecture, we have studied the second part of our phase equilibrium. In that we have studied two equilibrium, metastable equilibrium, non-equilibrium, and the application of a phase rule to different systems. So we have considered 5 to 6 examples and we have defined the phase rule to different systems. So in this lecture, we will study the phase diagram. So what is the actual meaning of a phase diagram and how it is applied to various systems. So what is a phase diagram? Phase diagram, it is a diagram which depicts the condition of equilibrium between various phases of a substance. It's called as a phase diagram or equilibrium diagram. Means it is a phase diagram is a type of a diagram which depicts the condition of equilibrium, which denotes the condition of equilibrium. Various types of equilibrium we have studied: true equilibrium, non-equilibrium, metastable equilibrium. Between the various phases, there are different phases: solid, liquid, gases. So the equilibrium between the different phases, that is called or equilibrium diagram. So it is called as a phase diagram or equilibrium diagram. So thus the graph of variation of vapor pressure with temperature is taken as a phase diagram. So what is a phase diagram? It is a graph of variation of vapor pressure versus the temperature. With the vapor pressure with the temperature, that is called as a phase diagram. So if we plot on the y-axis, that is a pressure which is in mm of Hg against the temperature in Kelvin. So the graph is obtained, that is called as a phase diagram. So we have considered one phase diagram and here we have considered two phases that are in equilibrium with each other, that is a liquid and vapor. So liquid and vapor, these are in equilibrium with water. So starting point of this curve, that is A, and end point is a B. So we have to study in detail what is the actual meaning of all these things, that is a liquid, vapor, equilibrium between these phases. So just consider what is a phase diagram. Phase diagram is a graph of pressure versus temperature and a diagram which depicts the condition of equilibrium between various phases of system. So here we have considered the phases, that is a liquid and vapor. So that is called as a phase diagram or equilibrium diagram. So the curve AB, in that the curve AB shows how the vapor pressure of a liquid changes with the temperature. Means as the temperature is increases, this curve AB that we have shown in that diagram shows the how the vapor pressure of liquid changes with the temperature. And along the AB, liquid and its vapor coexist in a state of equilibrium. And to describe the system completely, either pressure or temperature need to be fixed and the degree of freedom is 1. Means to define the this system completely, either pressure have to change or either pressure is changed or temperature is fixed. Pressure is fixed or temperature is fixed. So the number of degrees of freedom is 1, that is system is monovariant. And below the curve AB, above the curve AB and below the curve AB, there are two parts. Only one phase is present, that is a vapor of a liquid. Above liquid is present and below vapor is present. So to describe the system in this area, means below the curve AB, there are two variables, that is a pressure or temperature must be specified. And above the curve AB, only one liquid phase exists. And this describe the system against the temperature or pressure must be specified. Means below the curve and above the curve, there are two phases and two conditions are defined, that is a temperature or pressure. One condition is defined, temperature or pressure. And then apply the phase rule to one component system. So this is a simple type of a system, that is a phase diagram consisting of curve AB which is in equilibrium with liquid and vapor. So now we will apply the phase rule to one component system. So the example of one component system is a water system. We know that the water system. So if we apply the phase rule to one component system, the expression can be written as F is equal to, we know our phase rule, that is F is equal to C minus P plus 2, but we have considered work component, therefore we have substituted 1 minus P plus 2. Therefore the equation is 3 minus P, that is F is equal to 3 minus P. and when only one phase is present. Here if only one phase is present, that is 3 minus 1, that is F is equal to 2, and both variables, that is pressure or temperature, must be specified for complete description of a system. Means if we substitute here 1, therefore the pressure and temperature must be specified for complete description of a system, that is F is equal to 3 minus 1, that is F is equal to 2, and we can say that system is bivariant. So now we will consider the diagram of a water system. Here the pressure versus temperature graph is plotted, that is called as a phase diagram. So this is a phase diagram of a water system. So here are the three phases, that is ice, water and vapor. These are in equilibrium with each other. So there are different types of a curve. Curve AO, curve OC, curve OB, dotted curve, that is called as a metastable equilibrium, curve OD. So the pressure corresponding to point B is called as a critical temperature and critical pressure. That is, a critical pressure is 220 atmosphere and critical temperature is 374 degrees Celsius. And at a triple point, so these three phases meet at equilibrium, that is ice, water and vapor. These three phases meet at a point O. Therefore, it is called as a triple point. And the temperature and pressure corresponding to triple point are: temperature is 0.01 degrees Celsius and pressure is 4.58 atmosphere. So what is a triple point? Triple point is a point at which three phases coexist in equilibrium: ice, water and vapor. All the phases are in equilibrium at this point. Therefore, it is called as a triple point. And at a triple point, the pressure is 4.58 atmosphere and temperature is 0.01 degrees Celsius. And along the curve AO, which two phases are in equilibrium? Ice and vapor. Along the curve OB, which phases are in equilibrium? Water and vapor. Along the curve OC, which phases are in equilibrium? Ice and water. So in this way, by studying this different curve, we can say that how many phases are in equilibrium with each other. So we have to study the detailed explanation of all these curves, that is a description of areas. So the diagram is divided into three areas. The left of the curve OC and above the curve OA, water exists as a ice. Means in this diagram, left of the curve OC, that is a, and OD, water exists as a form of a ice, that is called as a first area. OC and OA, above the OA, water exists as a ice, and to right of the curve OC and above the curve OB, water exists in a liquid state only, and below the curve OA and OB, water exists in a vapor state only. So these are the different areas, and all these three areas, the system is bivariant. Means at all the areas, we must remember the system is bivariant, that is both pressure and temperature must be specified. Then we will study the description of a curves. So first one is a curve AO. We know that what is curve AO? Curve AO is formed by intersection of two areas in which water exists only as a ice and vapor. Means along the curve AO, which two phases are in equilibrium? Ice and vapor. And the curve represents the sublimation curve of ice, because ice, that is a solid ice, is directly converted into vapor. Therefore, it is called as a sublimation curve of ice. And along the curve of ice, ice exists in equilibrium with its vapor. And ice has a characteristics of a characteristic vapor pressure at a different temperature. Means ice has a characteristic vapor pressure at a different temperature. And the system is monovariant. Means along the curve, system is monovariant, and along the areas, system is bivariant. And system is monovariant with respect to pressure or temperature. Means only one must be specified, either pressure or temperature. This is curve AO. Next is curve OB. So it is formed by the intersection of areas representing the liquid and vapor phases of a water. So there is equilibrium between liquid and vapor, and the curve represents the variation of vapor pressure of a liquid water with temperature. And along the curve liquid water exists in equilibrium with its vapor, and the system is monovariant. We know that along the curve system is always monovariant. And the curve O extends to the critical conditions, that is the critical conditions we have defined: critical temperature, that is a 374 degrees Celsius, and critical pressure, that is a 220 atmosphere. The dotted curve, that is OD. OD is a dotted curve we have studied. It is formed by the intersection of two areas, that is a solid and liquid phases of a water. And the curve represents the variation of melting point of a ice with pressure, means solid is converted into liquid, therefore it is a melting point of a ice with pressure. And along the curve ice exists in a state of equilibrium with liquid water, means in this curve ice exists in equilibrium with liquid water, and the system is monovariant, means the system is monovariant. Next is triple point. So what is a triple point? A triple point, that is the curve AO, OB, OC all intersects at a point O, that is called as a triple point at a O, and the three phases of a water, that is ice, liquid and water vapor, coexist in a state of equilibrium. And according to phase rule, system is non-variant, means in no either pressure or temperature is not required to define the system, and the three phases coexist in a state of equilibrium at a definite temperature, that is a 0.01 degrees Celsius, and the pressure corresponding to triple point, that is a 4.58 atmosphere. So these are the different curves for water system. So we'll consider now in a short diagram, for the diagram in the form of a table to define the water system. So first one, that is the area AOC. So area AOC, which phase is involved in area AOC? Area AOC involves only ordinary ice, that is a solid phase. So here the number of degrees of freedom along the areas is F is equal to 2, and system is bivariant, that is the pressure and temperature must be changed. Along the area COB only liquid water exists, and the system again it is a bivariant, that is the pressure and temperature must be specified. Along the curve, along the area AOB, their phase exists phase exists in equilibrium, that is a vapor phase, and F is equal to 2, that is number of degrees of freedom 2, that is a bivariant, that is the pressure and temperature must be changed. Along the curve AO, we know that along the areas system is bivariant, and along the curves system is monovariant. Along the curve AO, which equilibrium exists? Solid vapor equilibrium exists, means solid water and water vapor equilibrium exists, and F is equal to 1. F, that is number of degrees of freedom, are 1, and pressure or temperature is specified, and system is monovariant. Along the curve OC, solid and liquid are in equilibrium. Here it is a solid is converted into vapor, that is it is called as a sublimation curve. Along the curve OC, solid is converted into liquid, it is called as a melting curve. So here also F is equal to 1, system is monovariant, pressure or temperature must be changed. Next, that is a curve OC. So what is the curve OC? Liquid and vapor phases are in equilibrium. Number of degrees of freedom are 1. Along the curve we know that F is equal to 1. That is pressure or temperature must be specified, and the system is monovariant. The curve OD, we know that what is curve OD? It is a metastable equilibrium. The dotted line curve, that is called as OD, which is a metastable equilibrium between liquid and vapor, liquid water and water vapor. F is equal to 1, degrees of freedom 1, system is a monovariant, either pressure or temperature must be specified. And the last one, that is a triple point, that is a O, and in which what happens? Solid is in equilibrium with liquid, is in equilibrium with vapor. So these three phases are in equilibrium with each other, and at a triple point system is always non-variant, that is F is equal to 0, means the system is non-variant. So in this way we have studied the water system. So remember the 3 points, that is along the areas system is bivariant, along the curves system is monovariant, and at a triple point system is a non-variant. Bivariant means pressure and temperature must be specified. Monovariant means pressure or temperature must be specified, and non-variant means none of the condition is required, either pressure or temperature. So, in next lecture, we will study the next system, that is a carbon dioxide. So, thank you.